Okay, in this video, we're now going to change direction a little bit and mix together the two sets of examples we've been working on previously. At the start of this place, we covered the video application, and then we've gone through a kind of Post-it note application. And now what I want to do is to join them together. So we're going to use the basics of the first video file we created, where we just added a video, and the Post-it application that we've just finished, which should result in something along the lines like this. So now we're going to have video playing. I've set it to autoplay, and I've created two divs, one to contain the video and the information about the video, and another one which is going to be a target area. The video plays through, and through a series of steps, what we'd like to get to is the point where when we double click in the area, it creates a new Post-it. The Post-it takes on the time of the video at that point in time. To add to that, we will then also, anytime we create a new Post-it, collapse the previous one as such. And then we can expand and collapse as we see fit, and we can add information in. This is a comment, and then we could add some comments about the video at a specific. Moving forward after this example, we could even start listening for when the click occurs and the post is created, that maybe we pause the video so that you've got time to add the comment, and then once you collapse it, maybe start playing again. There's all sorts of things you can try and achieve. So the first thing we need to do is to work with a video file, just in a basic example. We're taking the starting point as being, we have a video in place. So in this version, we create the video. I've used a slightly different format by adding the source as a source tag rather than as an attribute of the video element. This is more in line with HTML5's approach, which is to add several sources so that every browser is covered. So you'd maybe have an MP4 and an OGG file. Okay, so the video element itself is now contained within a div, the ID of left. So the div starts there and ends there. After that div, I've created a new div, and I've just given the ID of right. It's descriptive as where it's going to appear in the page, and there's nothing in it. That's just a target div, and we will style them. So in the head, created a style tag. Eventually, we would want to separate this out into a file, and used the selector for left and given it some values for properties. So I'm setting float to left, which is a quick way of making sure that elements are positioned side by side, and given the left element a width of 40%. Now the video itself, which is contained within left, also needs to be changed in width. Otherwise, it will just retain its original size and position. So I've set width 100%, and this, what it does is it makes it 100% of that 40%. And then we've got right, which gives us float left again. By having two elements, float left, it just basically butts them against each other. We could use float right as well, and it would essentially do the same thing. But depending on the size of the page, it may give a gap. There we go. And you'll notice that if I resize the browser, like this, the video is scaled based upon the size of the window in percent. Some other additional bits. So the right's set to 60%. I've given it a background color, but I've used the shortcut of just background, which allows you to set any property for background. So that could be background image, it could be background color. And I've set a minimum height of 100 VH. VH is short for visual height, essentially. It's the full size of the window. And that's the first example. And that should lead you at this point here, where you've just got a video and 2 divs.